Hello everyone, Aloma Menglava. I am Neela Millen, an English language teacher, and welcome to today's video lesson. In this video lesson, you will learn how to talk about your daily routines with time expressions and frequency adverbs. And this lesson is designed for the learners at A1 level of the CEFR. Aloma Menglava, the videoလေးကနေကြိုဆိုလိုက်ပါတယ်။ဒီနေ့ဗီဒီယိုလေးရဲ့ဒီချက်ကတော့တချို့တို့နေ့စဉ်လုပ်ငန်းစဉ်တွေကိုဘယ်အချိန်မှာဘယ်လိုချိန်နှုန်းနဲ့လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတာတွေကိုဖော်ပြတတ်ပြောပြတတ်ဖို့အတွက်ဦးတည်ရွယ်ပြီးတော့ဖန်တီးထားတဲ့ဗီဒီယို lesson လေးဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ level အနေနဲ့ကတော့ CEFR ရဲ့ A1 level ဆိုတဲ့အခြေခံသင်ယူလေ့လာနေကြတဲ့သူတွေအတွက်ကိုဦးတည်ပြီးတော့ဖန်တီးထားတာလေးဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ As usual, I'll guide you through vocabulary, grammar structures, exercises, and finally speaking practice. So ထုံးစံအတိုင်းလိုအပ်တဲ့vocabulary ရဲ့နောက်ပြီးလိုအပ်တဲ့ grammar ပုံစံလေးတွေရဲ့နောက်ဆုံးမှာ exercise လုပ်ပြီးရနဲ့ speaking practice လုပ်ကြပါမယ် Okay? So I wish you all the best, and without further ado, let's dive into the video. Okay, let's start the lesson. Daily routines. So here are 15 pictures describing some of your daily routines. So think of verbs and phrases that describe each picture. So အဲ့တော့အခုပုံလေး15ပုံရှိတယ်။အခုရဲ့တချို့တော့ဒီနေ့တာတွေဖော်ပြထားတဲ့ပုံလေး15ပုံပေါ့နော်။အဲ့ထဲမှာတစ်ခုချင်းစီအတွက်ကိုဖော်ပြလို့ရမယ့် verb တွေစကားစုတွေစဉ်းစားကြည့်ကြရအောင်။ Okay, here are the answers. Have you said the same phrases? And I hope so. Okay, let's read the phrases. Get up. Wash your face. Brush your teeth. Have breakfast. Go to school. Go to work. Have lunch. Go to the gym. Work out. Have a bath. Have dinner. Eat out with friends. Watch sport on TV. Watch TV alone. Go to bed. Okay, now let's try to talk about the daily routines with time expressions. တချို့ရဲ့နေ့စဉ်လုပ်ငန်းစဉ်တွေကိုအချိန်လေးနဲ့တွဲပြီးပြပြကြည့်မယ်နော် Okay, so let's talk about the time we do our daily routines. The first one, get up at 7 o'clock. So you will say, I get up at 7 o'clock. And the next one, the time given is 7:30 or 7:30. So I will say, I have my breakfast at 7:30. Okay. So အဲ့တော့အချိန်ဘယ်အချိန်မှာဒီ daily routine လေးတွေလုပ်တယ်ဆိုတဲ့ဥစ္စာလေးပြောကြည့်မယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီတစ်ခုကျတော့ go to school and go to bed. The time given is 7:45 or quarter to 8. So I will say I go to school at quarter to 8. Andနောက်တစ်ခုက go to bed အချိန်ပေးထားတာက 22:15 means 10:15 p.m. and quarter past 10. Okay, so I would say I go to bed at quarter past 10. Okay, so let's try to say the time in each pictures. So ပုံလေးတစ်ပုံချင်းစီကအချိန်လေးပြောကြည့်မယ်နော် the first one 9 o'clock. And the next one ဒီအားကျတော့9 minute ကြာတာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက် 5 past 9. 9:05, 5 past 9. And this one 15 minutes, we say quarter past 9, 9:15. And the last one 25 past 9, 9:25. Okay, အဲ့တော့လက်တန်အရှိညာဘက်အချမ်းဒီဘက်အချမ်းမှာရှိနေအားလုံးကကျွန်တော်က past ပြောရနော် minute past o'clock, minute past. Okay, and on these clocks the minute hands are on the left of the clock. So let's see how to say these times. So this is 25 to 10. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 to 10. And we can say 9:35. And this one, quarter to 10 and 9:45. And the next one, 10 to 10, 9:50. And this one, 5 to 10 and 9:55. Okay အဲ့ဆိုလက်တန်အရှိကဘယ်ဘက်အချမ်းရောက်သွားပြီဆိုတော့ past မဟုတ်တော့ဘဲနဲ့ to ဖြစ်သွားပြီ to Now I'm going to tell you about my daily routines. Since I work as a freelance English teacher online, my schedules are quite different from that of typical office workers and school teachers. I work 6 days a week, and my work usually starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. I sometimes finish my work at 8 o'clock in the evening, and sometimes I finish at 5:30 in the afternoon. I always have Sundays off, and on Thursdays I start working at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and so I don't usually get up very early. I usually get up at 7 o'clock, but when I want to go for a run in the park near my house, I get up at 6 o'clock instead. But I never go to bed after midnight. Now you'll read about my daily routines. အဲ့တော့အခုစပြီးတော့တစ်ချက်ရဲ့နေ့စဉ်လုပ်ငန်းစဉ်လေးရေးထားရှိအဲ့ဒါလေးကိုဖတ်ကြည့်ကြမယ်နော် Okay, now please cycle the frequency adverbs. Always, usually, often, sometimes, don't usually, and never. And then underline the frequency adverbs like 6 days a week and so on. Okay, here are two underlined frequency phrases 6 days a week on Thursdays, and there are 6 cycled frequency adverbs. I hope you have already found them, right? Now look at these sentences and check the position of the frequency adverbs and frequency phrases. Okay, let's check with these rules. Frequency adverbs come before the main verb. Yes, often, usually, never, always. So such frequency adverbs usually comes before the main verb, like in the first two sentences. And frequency adverbs come after the verb to be, like in the third and fourth sentences. They used after verb to be. I am never late for work. She is always on time. So frequency adverbs come after verb to be, but before the main verbs. And other frequency expressions come at the end of the sentences, usually come at the end of the sentences, like the last two sentences. I work 6 days a week. I go for a run 4 times a week. So these frequency expressions come at the end of the sentences. Okay, now let's do some exercises. Put the words given in the brackets in the correct position. For example, I'll help you with number 1. Susan wakes up at 8 o'clock. So every morning is given in the bracket. So we will rewrite like Susan wakes up at 8 o'clock Susan wakes up at 8 o'clock every morning. Okay. So from number 2 to 5, work on your own, please. Now please check your answers. ဒီမှာအဖြေတိုက်ကြည့်ရအောင် Now let's try to make some sentences using adverbs of frequency. For example, I always get up at 6:30. I usually have breakfast at 7:15. I sometimes go to school at 8:45. So အဲ့တော့ဒီ frequency adverb လေးသုံးပြီးတော့ကိုယ်ပိုင်ဝါကျလေးလည်းတိစောက်ကြည့်မယ်အရေးကြီးဆုံးကအချိန် time expression တွေအရှိမှာ at ထည့်ဖို့တော့မမေ့ပါနဲ့ okay ဒီမှာကတော့ frequency expressions လေးသုံးပြီးတော့ဝါကျတိစောက်ကြည့်မယ် For example, I go to the gym every evening, or I go to the gym in the evenings. I eat out with friends every Sunday, or I eat out with friends every 2 weeks. Okay အဲ့တော့ frequency expression တွေသုံးပြီးတော့ကိုယ်ပိုင်ဝါကျလေးလည်းတိစောက်ကြည့်မယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော် Okay, let's ask and answer the questions. What time do you usually get up in the morning?
I usually get up at 6:30 in the morning.
Where do you usually have your breakfast?
I often have my breakfast at home.
Do you often use the internet?
I use the internet 3 or 4 hours a day.
How often do you eat out with your friends?
I eat out with my friends every Sunday.
Do you often go to the gym?
Yes, I do.
How often do you work out at the gym?
I work out at the gym 4 times a week.
Do you usually play online games?
No, I don't.
I hope you enjoyed the video lesson. သင်ခန်းစာလေးကိုနှစ်သက်မယ်လို့မျှော်လင့်ပါတယ်။အဓိကပြောချင်တာကတော့ဒီခုသင်ခန်းစာမှာလေ့လာခဲ့ကြတဲ့ daily routines တွေကို time expressions တွေရဲ့ adverbs of frequency expressions တွေကိုထည့်သွင်းပေါင်းစပ်အသုံးပြုပြီးတော့ကိုစကားပြောကျင်လာတာလေးကိုအတန်သွင်းမယ်ပြီးရင်ပြန်နောက်ထောင်ကြည့်မယ်။ရှေ့ video တွေမှာလည်းအဲ့လိုပြောခဲ့ပူပါတယ်။ကိုလေ့ကျင့်တာတွေကိုအတန်သွင်း video လုပ်ပြီးပြန်လေ့ကျင့်ပြန်ကြည့်မယ်ပေါ့နော်။အဲ့ဒါဆိုကိုရဲ့အမားလေးပဲနေရာလေးလိုအပ်မယ်။ကိုဘယ်လိုပြင်ဆင်မလဲဆိုတာလေးတွေကိုလည်းစူးစမ်းပြင်ဆင်လို့ရပါမှာပါအဲ့တော့ဒီနေ့ video lesson တော့ဒီလောက်ပါပဲ Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.